Gary, that was great.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know, that's my blackness coming in.
I know, I'm fucking hood.
No, you know, no disrespect. All right, so
No
so we got a great fucking interview tonight.
We do. We're gonna interview a couple. It's the first time ever
Ooh,
on the show.
Sookie, and I have to apologize to Miss Naughty 0723. She's been trying to get on here for a while. I have to apologize. It's my fault. Let's bring her in. Miss Naughty 0723.
Hi.
Hey.
Well, hello. How are you?
Doing good. How are you?
Apologetic to you guys. I'm so sorry. It's my fault. Like, we've been meaning to have you on for a while.
Oh, it's good. We understand. Things get busy.
No. I'm bipolar, so it's a whole different thing. Oh
Felt that. Me too.
You're bipolar too?
I am.
Oh, we got all kinds of mental problems.
Yes.
This is great. Yes.
So where do you guys stream? What platform do you use?
We use Chaturbate to stream. I want to say he found you actually, and decided that not like on there he didn't find you, but like he listened to the podcast, and then he was like, "Hey, we should try this," because I was like, "We should try doing like spicy content," and he was like, "I got something even better than OnlyFans." I was like, "Okay," and he was like, "Let's do Chaturbate." I was like, "I don't know what that is, but let's go for it."
Nice.
That's awesome.
So yeah, we started on Chaturbate, and we're on OnlyFans, and we have a Pornhub account, but it's mainly just for teasers and old stuff we post on there.
Yes. That's why I like Pornhub for it. Like, is that what do I call you? Because I want to, give you respect.
We go on by Mr. Naughty, Mrs. and Mr.
All right,
Naughty.
Mr. Naughty. All right, Mr. Naughty. All right, good. All right, so, where did you start? Like, when you first thought of all this? Like, all right, we're gonna go online. Let's fucking, do a little something. Like, how did you start?
So initially, we started making. We talked about it. And we decided making OnlyFans, and we didn't know really where to go with that, and we just kind of let it sit idle for a while. Weren't exactly sure what to do, and I started researching different YouTubers that kind of give tips, and then I started looking for podcasts, and I came across your podcast, and then I binge listened to probably 7 or 8 hours worth of it within like 2 days, and I was like, okay, I've got some good ideas. So I came home and I was like, all right, babe, let's listen to this, and I got her hooked on it, and now we listen to your guys' podcasts like all the time. We re-listen to episodes, and
hers was actually the first one I have ever heard.
Yes.
Yay!
But
did you like it?
I did, and I was like, do what?
Did it inspire you?
It did. I was like, I aspire to be heard. Like,
oh, that's fucking awesome. Do you sell your shit yet? Do you sell your poop yet?
No, I haven't.
I had to go there. Come on.
We've had a request for that.
Yeah, but I did have a friend tell me, like, when she originally first started out on OnlyFans, that a guy paid her a little over $1,000 to shit in a litter box.
Yeah.
He wanted a video of her shitting in a litter box like a cat, and it was like, man, if that's what you're into, that's what you're into, I guess.
She was like, "Fuck it, it's $1,000. Let's do it."
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I have shame, but like, I don't. That's a lot of money. You have to do it. There's just no way around it.
Exactly.
I have to say though, that's like, if you're starting out, like what you guys did, like that's how you start out. Like, go for get as much information as you possibly can. Correct?
Right. Yeah, that's what we did. We researched and researched and researched. It was crazy.
Yeah. And we're still kind of gaining followers. Like, I guess you can say we're still kind of like newbies per se.
Yeah, we learn every day.
Yeah, and listening to your podcast, we like take ideas from it, and we're like, ooh, that sounds like a good idea. Let's try it.
Right, and
Great.
I'm a former YouTuber and all that shit. Like, that's what I did too. Like, I took from people that were before me, and just build upon it. So now where you're at, like, how long have you guys been doing it?
We've been doing it steady for like 2 months now, but over the last 2.5-ish years, we've been off and on trying to get it started and trying to get it figured out, and
I always ended up giving up.
Yeah, we never put the time into it. We didn't do any research. We just jumped on there and tried to start with no followers, no fans, or anything like that. And we decided to take it seriously this time, and it's really paid off.
I finally decided today. So I had somebody message me on my OF after he went through, he liked and commented on all of my posts. And on one of them, on a couple of them, he was like, ooh, me next, or like, you know, something along those lines. I'm like, anyway, so I said, he ended up messaging me and he's like, you look really familiar. And I was like, oh? And he was like, is your name such and such? And I was like, how the fuck do you know me?
Scary.
And he's like, I'm very discreet. I'm sorry, I'm not going to tell you who I am, which I totally understand that, especially when they're in the lifestyle. Like, I get it. And so he kind of like kept giving me hints as to who he was. Well, then he ended up telling me that he found my Twitter through his group of friends. And all of them went to school with him.
Yeah, they were all in school with me.
And I was like, you know what? Screw it. Everybody, like, there's a big group of people out there now that know about it. I'm gonna just go public with it. And so I did. I posted it to my regular Snapchat, because obviously I don't want to put it to my spicy one. They already know. And I posted it to my original Instagram, my personal one.
Wow. I applaud you. I haven't done that on mine yet. Everybody knows what I do, but I haven't done that. That's real ballsy. That's awesome.
It was it was a huge weight lift. But it was also kind of like, I really want to know who you are. And that was like his stipulations on telling me who he was. And so I was like, okay, fine, I'll do it. And so I called him and I was like, hey, this is what I'm going to do. I want to know who it is. And so I did it. And then he told me who he was.
Nice.
So being that they know you and everything, especially Mr. Naughty, like he knows who they are.
Yeah.
Can you pull a little extra out of them? Like, hey, you remember me from fucking high school?
Well, so I honestly don't know. I know he said that a lot of them want to fuck me.
Right, of course, right.
I'm like, okay. Like, if you want to come to my page, pay me. You can use my shit all day.
Yep.
And the worst part about it is he remembers me and he's like, yeah, we're friends on Facebook. You know, we went to high school together and anything like that. And I was like, dude, I have no clue who you are. I did not remember him at all.
And he was giving like the hints were so subtle, yet they should have been like, bam, like right there in front of my face. Because there was a couple of them. We don't really go to the bar with people very often, right? And he straight up told me, and this never fails, okay? Every time I go to the bar, it never fails that I never walk out without seeing at least one set of tits.
Yeah, people always
and
flash you.
I'm pretty happy about that, okay? I can praise a good set of titties. But yeah, and so he told me one of his hints was that his wife watched me get flashed in the bathroom at the bar.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
what kind of shit is this?
For a while, it was a little weird.
Yeah.
But not a bad thing, right?
No,
you can't complain, I guess. What the fuck? It's definitely not normal.
No. Not at all. It was the weirdest encounter. Like, we've had a lot of weird shit requested, but it was the weirdest encounter in the way it happened and the way he found us. And
yeah, because he actually commented on one of my posts and said, wow, you look familiar. And I was like, huh? And then it wasn't even 10 minutes later and he hopped in my DMs like, hey, are you so-and-so? I was just like, oh my God.
Ooh, for both of you, like, how does that feel though? Because I don't know, like, for me, if I was to like see that for whether it's my girl or me or like, that'd be like, whoa, that's a little fucking weird.
Okay,
like,
I freaked out. Like, my nerves started going crazy. I was
right?
like,
Yeah.
shaking and everything. And I kept telling him, I was like, oh my God, who is this? Like, all this other stuff. And we were like, well, it could be this person or it could be this person. Like, we're trying to figure it out. And
well,
apparently,
figured it out. You know, it could have been mystery.
Yeah, it was
12 hours later.
Yeah.
After he messaged for almost 12 hours straight. And...
Yeah. I was doing literally anything I could to get the information out of him. Like, I was like, I'm gonna work for this shit. And I was like sending teasers and like nudes and all kinds of stuff.
You were working for that
thing too. That's such a girl thing to fucking keep it going.
Yeah, you're good at it. Right? You know?
Well, and at one point he told me, he was like, okay, I'll answer 2 more questions and give 1 more hint and then I'm done. No more hints, no more questions. I won't give you any more answers. And then he ended up telling me, he's like, okay, I'll give you a challenge. And I was like, all right. He goes, go to this place
okay, see you later.
Around this time and around this area and you'll know who I am.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. And so we were like,
But
now that we know who it is, it's not really that. Like,
that's really fucking creepy, though. If anybody said that to me, I'd be like, God, no, I'm good. You guys go, wow, you guys both go together, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
We do 99% of things together. All of our content.
We have no secrets. Like, we both have access to Instagram. Like, every single thing on there, we both have access to.
Personal and work-wise.
Yeah. And so, like, I usually take care of the messaging, like, on Snapchat and OnlyFans. And then, this sounds crazy, but he axes me on Instagram.
Oh, it's the best, because on Instagram and Twitter,
it's fucking great.
And all I gotta do is
that's real MVP over here.
Yes.
Just gotta tease them up to OF.
I'm like, look, I can't keep up with this much, okay?
Yeah, that's awesome.
I love that.
And then he loves to go in. He'll call me on his way home from work, and he's like, so I went through and I read your messages with so-and-so on Snapchat or on OnlyFans, and he's like, that's so hot.
Dude,
so it works both ways.
Wait, I gotta know. Like, dude, do you go like all in with the whole girly shit?
Oh yeah.
Yes. I fucking love it.
Even they found out that it's not like I keep it secret. They asked, oh yeah, this is the husband giving you teasers to get onto the OF. And there's been people that are like, well, keep going, you're doing a good job. And I'm like, okay, whatever.
You might as well start Sex Panther, man. You make it mad money out there. You should do it.
I think I heard you talk about it, and I've thought about it, but it's...
Wait,
he did talk about it.
Wait, time out. They know you're the boyfriend.
Husband.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a whole other thing. So they know, so they're messaging her, right?
Right.
You start talking, then they find out it's you, and they're okay with that.
Yeah, a lot of them. Well, the few that it's happened with, they're like, "Well, you're doing a really good job. I'm gonna completely ignore that you said that part. Just keep it up." And then I'm like, "Okay, I mean, deal. Easy money right here."
Do they ask for pictures when you're on?
Yes.
Do you
send
them
always
pictures? Or do you send a picture of you?
Oh no, definitely no one wants to see a picture of me.
They might like.
And they end up like, even after he does that, they end up paying like for the set of nudes that you get.
Oh yeah, well,
like they'll buy the package that we have set.
I'm fucking blown away.
Holy shit.
Dude, I'm so fucking blown away. Like, this is a whole other, like, subset of what you can do. You know, like, Mr. fucking naughty. Like,
and, like, on Chaturbate, there for a while, we had, they called them, like, the gay following. I was probably 20.
The gay fan club.
Yeah, there was, like, 20 or 30 people that were on there. And they're like, we love you guys' Chaturbate, we love your streams, but, like, can we see more of him? And, like, I know I'm straight, but I was like, you know what?
Right.
Get them off, and I'm here to have.
They're gonna pay.
You guys have fun, whatever.
A whole fucking, you got like a gay following?
Absolutely, and it doesn't bother me any bit. I mean, they seem
I would hope not. I want a gay following. Come on.
Me too. I want one. Where's sign up?
Most supportive people. They're super cool. Like all the gay and queer and lesbian, all those people that get on there, they're always like the most supportive, and
oh yeah,
they are.
And they hype me up.
They're major hype men. Like
absolutely.
Yeah,
they're super cool.
And you know, it's really cool. Like, aside from that, when we go in on our lives, we start getting like couples coming in, like
That's one of our
so many
biggest
couples,
things.
and we love that.
Really? Couples?
Yes.
That's almost our niche.
Like, we'll get a whole lot of couples in there, and then some of them will start messaging, and they're like, I started sucking my husband off to you guys, and like all kinds of shit. It's crazy, but we love it.
Probably 60% of our live stream isn't actual sex or nudity or anything like that. It's interacting with people, commenting back with them, playing little games with the people in the chats, and getting to know them, answering questions and asking questions. And
they tell us, they're like,
we get followers left and right when we start doing that. Of course, I mean, when we're having sex and our camera guy is like getting up in there and everything, we're getting followers. But whenever we're interacting with the people in the chat, it's like, I mean, they chew that stuff up. They love it, and it's fun to talk to people.
Right, yeah, just like hanging out with your fans.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
They're almost like a whole different set of friends that we have.
They sit there and
right,
tell
yeah.
A lot of them they'll go on there and they'll say, I freaking love you guys. Like, you're so genuine. You don't even care about the money, really. You're just on here, like, having a good time, living life up.
See, that's where it's at, honestly, 'cause that's how I am. I just talk shit. I talk to everyone, you know. That's people like really love that shit. They really do. You're real, you know.
Yeah, it's like not safe for work YouTube.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's
basically how we treat it.
Yeah.
And it's worked real well for us, for the most part. We've had a few rude people get in there and be like, why aren't you guys just fucking and stuff? And I'm like, well, if it's not for you, go find another different. There's thousands and thousands of people doing it. Go find somebody else that's for you. You don't have to just sit here and watch us.
It's really annoying when you get those guys on there. They're like, who's horny and looking to swap vids or pics, and then they put their Snapchat. I'm like, nope, ban.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so all right. So like, what's your what do you mainly stream on?
Streaming wise, we stream every Saturday night on Chaturbate. Occasionally, we'll do like a Wednesday and a Friday, just depending on the week. At first, we were doing 7 days a week, and it got tiring, exhausting. On top of we both have full-time jobs. She's in college, and we have children and lives. So it wasn't feasible for us. So we've got down to 1 to 3 times a week on Chaturbate, and then of course Snapchat post every day, OnlyFans post every day, and interact with people on there.
That's a lot.
And we're gonna try to. I think tomorrow night when we stream on Chaturbate, we're gonna stream for like 2.5 hours, and then be like, okay, if you guys want to continue the show, we're gonna move over to OnlyFans to stream on there, so you guys can, hop on there and finish the show next hour or so after that.
Nice.
Speaking about OnlyFans, have you streamed on there yet?
Not yet. It'll be our first try.
Yeah, I did once, and it was dead. And that's what I've heard. So you guys have to update us and let us know how it is.
Okay. We're gonna try to use the Chaturbate to get people over to it from the stream.
Exactly. Yeah, I think that's the whole key, is to bring that Chaturbate audience to OnlyFans. That's the only way that's gonna work.
Right. And we're usually between 180 and 400 viewers. Our highest we've had was like 950-ish.
Yeah, close to 1,000. And we right now we're only sitting at like 4,000, roughly on there. We're still trying to get up there. We're still trying to climb that ladder.
2 months, you have almost 4,000. That's amazing.
On just Chaturbate,
really?
And then
when I was on my couple's account when I first started, we were on for 2 months and had like 1,000. So yeah, that's fucking amazing, actually. Good job.
Pornhub, we're sitting like right around 200 or 300 people on Pornhub.
That's good.
Instagram's got close to 1,000. Twitter's people don't follow. We get lots of likes and stuff. People don't follow on there.
They retweet us a lot.
Yeah, we get a lot of retweets. But
Twitter's weird.
But I don't like Twitter. But we get a lot of people come over to our OnlyFans from it. So it's whatever.
Have you seen any of the top couples? The one.
We've
watched a couple of them, and the ones that we watched, they have like 16,000 people in there watching them.
Crazy.
Doing exactly what you guys are saying, like just fucking hanging out, just being normal fucking people. It's so fucking it's like you're just a part of the fucking crew.
Mm-hmm.
Right. No, and we have lots of fun with it. So.
Oh yeah.
I've learned my new favorite pastime is getting on all of our different accounts and all those 500 people that are spamming. Do you need a sugar baby, or all the people that definitely spammy comments? I like to get on there and just fuck with them. I'll sit there and message them for like 2 or 3 hours. I mean, if they're messaging me, they're probably not messaging somebody else that might fall for the scam. So it's like, fuck it, I'll message them all back and fuck with them, and then when I'm done, I'll just block them. So.
Yep.
But
there was one guy, oh my gosh, I got so irritated with him. So he had like messaged me and he was telling me all this stuff, and then I was like, no thank you, that's not what I want to do. And so I ended up blocking him. Well, then his so-called accountant on for his business, because he has a business account, she messaged me supposedly and basically told me, she's like, you need to go unblock him. He is a very genuine person and he will pay you. You just have to pay him the $50 first.
Oh my God.
I was like, bitch, please block your ass too.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So what's the craziest shit you've done on there as a couple? What's the craziest request you've had for like a sexual act?
We don't have a whole lot of crazy stuff. A lot of people want to see pee stuff, which we don't do. And if like somebody wanted like a
and if we see that stuff pop up on the deal, we delete it real quick because we're like, I don't want to get.
I got 3 guys banned for this shit. Oops.
Yeah, it's they certain words, like even like what was there was one word that we said that got out.
Yeah, I don't even remember what it was. But
there's a lot of certain random words that you can't say on there. Like we stay away from all that stuff. Of course, lots of people are always like, "Oh, I'll come, I want to join," everything like that. But request-wise, we haven't had a whole lot. For me, weird stuff is like her to do stuff with my butt.
Yeah, like they're always like, "Oh, pop a finger in his ass," and I'm just like, no.
I'm always like, let's not.
Yeah,
like, I don't even know how I would.
$1,000 maybe, right?
Hey, $1,000, absolutely. But the people that are on there like, "Oh, will you do it for free?" No,
absolutely not.
Put it on your tip menu.
Yeah.
I don't know how I would feel about that though.
We'd have to build up something like that. That's
put it on your tip menu. You know, if someone hits that shit up, well, then you think about it like,
think about it, $1,000.
That's enough money to do that.
Lube it up really good. You'll be all right. You know.
Yeah. We're constantly changing our tip menu.
The one thing that hits hard on our tip menu, which part of me wants to bump it up a little bit just because of how much it's asked, is they just want to see him insert my butt plug.
Oh yeah, like watch it be put in.
Yeah.
Really?
They love
that. Literally, I've gone one show without not putting it in.
Yeah. And how much are you charging for that? What do you think? Do you think you want to reevaluate the price? Understand?
Yeah, we're gonna reevaluate it all.
Because really, I think it's like 30. 80.
I think it's like 80 tokens or something like that.
What? Mine's 900. Mine's 900.
Really?
That's like a lot of people
That's
like your token. Like to
you
say like
way up that
deep and stuff, but I mean we're making.
Pause. He says pause.
Yeah, timeout. So 30 tokens to insert her butt plug.
Okay, I'm getting the token converter up.
What does that equal?
Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up right now.
Not much.
See, we kind of started low because we don't really know where to start with our.
Sure. Yeah.
Prices.
But what is 30 tokens?
I'm gonna look it up right now. So 30 tokens, I believe, is only like.
If you take 30 times 0.05.
Hold on. You ready for this?
$1.50.
That's what we're doing.
That's the thing. I wouldn't in my mind to see him insert a butt plug.
That's huge.
Is it though? Like,
it actually
I wouldn't think
I
wouldn't think that's a big deal. Apparently, it's a big deal because people are requesting it. That's my point. Like,
even with our token prices that low, we're still making right around 300 to 350 a show. Dollars, not tokens.
That's good.
Right.
But
so
for that.
So clearly, my point is clearly you need to up the price, but I wouldn't think that's a big deal. But apparently it is. That's crazy.
And, you know, when we first started, it was really hard, and we kind of set our prices low because we were like, you know, it's going to be a hot minute before we can actually start getting up there anyways. And then our fan base grew so fast. And so we were like, you know what, let's just get some more stuff to set up for it. Let's, you know, and then we were just doing everything on our own. And then we reached out to a really good friend and we're like, hey, you want to be a cameraman? Like,
That's
and
good idea.
so once he started getting those like better angles and whatnot, we have started to really grow.
Really?
Yeah.
We kind of like started investing in lights and
that's when we started
and,
making better tips, is whenever we got the cameraman.
Yes. It makes a huge difference.
That's the first I've heard of anyone having a cameraman. That's fucking cool. I want
So,
one.
he originally was a friend and then became a fan immediately when he found out. And we were like...
Everything. He subscribed to everything.
Like, he was a super close friend. And we're like, listen, if you want to get, like, you know, the up-close and personal view of it all, you know, we can cut the price on your subscriptions and just come be our cameraman. And that's like
I think really we give him like everything free.
Basically.
Because he's here
But he does
watching it all.
He does a
That's
lot.
perfect. What a great job that would be, right?
Yeah, no, I've known him for
all your life.
17, only like 17 years.
Oh, you know him personally.
That's
then.
good.
Yeah, I've known him. He's like my best
I've known
friend.
him for about 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't just hire some guy in the corner. You
Yeah,
know?
no.
It wasn't the creepy guy that walks up and down the road. He's our backup.
All right. That's good.
Great.
Good.
So many people on there too, because they know like we do have him, because we went ahead and we got him verified. We had to, because we talked to him too.
Yeah.
And he likes to be somewhat in the mix of like what they say, because a lot of the times they say, is your cameraman gonna join in?
Mm-hmm.
But
Like,
he doesn't.
No, he doesn't. But they always like.
But you
like,
have to verify him?
Yes.
Yes, because if
Really?
his voice is heard,
Or
they
a
can.
finger or anything.
That's
Yeah.
the biggest thing. I was like, if he grabs
Arm.
the camera and moves it and his finger gets bumped, you know, shows.
Because any body part of another person, you have to have them verified first. Because
Yeah.
if not, they
That's
can ban you and
interesting.
kick you out.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
so-
interesting.
The very first time we set it up, we ended up having to make a new account because the first account, mine didn't go through my verification, and we didn't realize that. So we had started a stream, and then like 10 minutes in, it completely banned our account, and we couldn't log back in even after they fixed it.
I did that too.
And so we were like, shit. So we went through and we redid it.
When that happened, I was like, man, we're never gonna make it doing this. We can't even figure this part out. But
Look at you now. You're doing fucking great.
we got past it. So
Yeah, we've actually been really
Little bit,
excited
little
to
bit.
do this with you guys, honestly.
I'm so glad
Like-
you're here.
When he told me that you guys wanted to do a couple because you guys have never done one, I was like, let's do it. Let's do it.
Oh fuck yeah! You're our first like
They're the
actual
first couple.
couple.
Yeah.
as far as
Fucking groundbreaking, breaking epic event happening right now. For sure.
Woo, woo.
Well, I have to be. Well, let's be fucking completely honest. There was this one crackhead couple that I interviewed, but that's
Oh.
they were no, they
I
smoked
remember
crack. It was a
listening
whole
to
thing.
podcast. I remember listening to one of your podcasts. It was a couple, and it was like the girl talked the whole time, and he like interjected a couple thoughts here and there, and it was kind of an awkward one. It was old. It was an old
that the one?
podcast.
That's why. Yes.
But
yes,
I like-
that's why you're the fucking man, bro.
I mean, I was,
The dude was like a fucking like he was kind of a creeper in the
and he
corner.
seemed like he was like out of his mind too. I was like, man, I don't know about this. This is
Yeah. I felt like dude, because I didn't know what I was doing. I was like, all right, he's banging her in the fucking restroom. Okay, like, I don't know where to go with that.
Right? Like moving on.
I went back and like listened to your very first podcast to see how you did it then, and I was like, well, let's listen to about halfway between now and then of course now we're
Completely caught up.
we still have the last one.
Oh, you're saying you were missing like one episode, but they've watched every
Last episode.
single one. And have you learned a lot?
Yes.
Oh my gosh,
That's awesome.
so much.
That's great.
We literally, we will listen to you when we're getting ready for our like live stream.
Yeah.
We'll listen to you in the car when we have a long drive, and we'll listen to you when we're doing dishes, even because we do dishes together. Yeah.
Oh, stop! I'm gonna cry.
I know.
Don't
It's
cry, don't
over
cry.
there. You need a tissue?
Shut up. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, no, that was the whole point of fucking like doing this shit. Like, you know, like just getting that shit out there for other people to like blow up their own shit. You know?
Right.
And
Not even gonna
succeeded.
lie, like I listened to all your podcasts, and the other day we were going somewhere and we were listening to it. We were in the car, and I turned to him like real fast, and I said, "I want to start my own podcast." And he was like, "Okay, what would you even do?" And I was like, "Diabetics and the shit you hear from people."
Yeah, because she's type 1
I'm
diabetic.
type 1 diabetic, and there is so much shit that I hear from different people, and I'm like, that's what I need to do. Like, I just need to start a podcast and do that. Interview people about their diabetes and what the hell's going on with them, what they're hearing in their minds.
That's funny you said that, because after I did my original interview on here, that's the thing I want to do is I want to start a podcast. Same thought process. So you're inspiring people with the podcast as well as you know, inspiring for your own. Good job. Fucking round of applause. Yes. That's right.
You definitely should. Because, like, you have that fucking, like, you be the host, and him just fucking, like, throw his shit in. He's fucking perfect. Like, seriously. Like,
yeah. Great
like
dynamic.
we were just doing, like, it's fucking perfect.
We've definitely talked about it. It's
Yeah.
Yeah, it just comes off naturally with you guys.
right.
You know?
That's what a lot of our fans on Chaturbate say. They're like, it's just a natural flowing conversation we can have with them.
Yep.
And that's probably one of our biggest strong suits that we have is we just keep that conversation flowing, and they're able to interact with us and then still get their content at the same time. And a lot of them have said, like, I don't have friends. I don't talk to anybody, but I get on here and I'm like, well, yes, you can talk to us.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yes.
During our stream, we tell people,
be
we're
a
like,
person to another
we're like,
person, you know?
ask any question you want. We will answer almost anything. We're here to have fun, please you guys, but at the same time, like, let's talk. Let's get to know each other, and it's really worked for us for the most part.
What is your name on Chaturbate? I'm gonna check you out. You said you're going on tomorrow night?
Yes. It's either Mr._Mrs. or Mrs._Mr. Naughty.
When I'm streaming, I'll hit you up. We can watch each other.
Yes, I've been wanting to watch your
We
show,
tried,
I
but
could
we
send
keep
people over to
missing
you
it.
guys too.
Yes, because we always watch like Instagram,
Yeah.
and he's always like, "Hey, she's gonna go live," and then we end up missing it because we catch it like an hour later on our Instagram.
Yeah, I'm usually a late person, but yeah. What is you're looking it up so everybody can find you?
I should know it, but I don't.
I want to say it's Mr._Mrs. 0723.
Yeah, it's capital M Mr. __ capital M Mrs. 0723.
0723. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Do you guys get a lot
shit.
of like people like in other countries on your show? You have a lot of fans that are in
Oh
other
yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on. I have a list.
You get some Indians?
Our goal, yeah, lots
Shut
of
up
Okay.
machine, Bob and
Our
machine,
goal, we're going
please.
to get a map. We want to get a map to put on the wall behind us, like a world
Good
map.
idea.
A map.
Because we're keeping track of all the countries we're getting
Yes.
over. And
And so far we have India, New Zealand, Australia, Ireland, England, Mexico, Netherlands, Germany, Canada, and Sweden.
Very
So
good.
far, most of our fan base is out of Canada, England, and I want to say Australia.
Those
Other-
English
other-
and Australian guys, they're dirty. They're really
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm
Oh
like,
yeah.
Oh, where does US fall in that?
There's not
There's like nobody.
no.
Well,
Well,
okay,
we
the
have-
couples. The couples
What?
have all been from
Yeah.
the United States.
Okay. The
but
couples.
most of our single men and we have a lot of single women too.
Yeah.
Most of our single men, single women are Canada, England, all the single men that are super dirty are Australia, and
And
you can tell the minute they message,
US is
Not a lot
number
of
4.
US guys.
Oh, absolutely.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
What?
That's what I thought, because I was like, man, we're gonna get all these people from the U.S.
Right?
Yeah.
and there's very few in comparison. There's still a bunch of them, but in comparison, they're.
Yeah, there is a lot. I get on my
But
shows. I mean,
number-
it's pretty much all. I mean, I don't really have many US guys at all, which is great, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
And like
true.
India and Middle East and all that, those are the guys that get on there and they want that free content and everything. Typically,
Yeah.
but it's like, you know, if you're gonna be a gray and just hop on and watch, you know, watch all you want. I don't care, but
They want to, you know, pay you after you send it, right? You're like, nah, we're
yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
do this. I'll send you so much money, and I'm
It's like, why don't you send it first?
Right? Is that should be everyone's first question.
Do you guys use any of the Lovin's toys on each other during the show?
That is, we haven't
We haven't bought one yet.
we have a dupe of one, and it's okay. It kind of sucks actually.
Yeah, he can't ever get it to like turn on.
Yeah, it's
Well, Lovin's isn't that much better most times. I just had to get mine replaced because it won't turn on.
right. That's our goal, is to get one, but it's
They're
not-
so expensive,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, do I really want to spend that much money on a toy?
They are. Yeah, you actually you could set up like a fund for it, you know. I got my first one. A guy actually bought me my first one. Nobody I know, you know, came to my show and I didn't have anything because when I started I had nothing.
right.
Yeah, you could do even like your show the what is it called? When you go in, you have to set your tip goal. You could do that
Oh yeah.
for a week and, you know, use the app for the tip goal counter and see where you guys get. You know?
Yeah.
We put our tip goal counter for like 5,000 or something like
Yeah,
that. It's
just to
Might as well. And you could like say, you know, I'll give you a free video, whoever, if somebody wants to buy it outright, you know, we'll send just free content, anything you fucking want. You know?
absolutely.
Yeah.
You know?
Which one
And
were you
tomorrow-
thinking about getting? One for your butt?
do what?
You're gonna think about getting the Hutch one for your butt? I know he loves stuff in his ass.
Yeah, that's a whole conversation for a different time. You know,
Just kidding.
for her though, that's a big thing for her. She
Yeah.
enjoys. But
Okay, so all these people on there, right? They kept saying, "When are you gonna do anal? When are you gonna do anal?" I'm like, listen, that's not for me, because we had like tried to do it multiple times, but we were drunk as fuck. Okay,
yeah, it was always
like it was always when we were drunk that I actually wanted to try it. And because that's when I get freaky, okay? That's when I'm freaky. And so anyways, everybody kept asking. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, let's just try it. When we were off camera, like this was just when we were together. And I mean, I already kind of liked butt plugs and like butt play and all that kind of stuff. And so we ended up trying anal. Like, we went to our local sex shop and asked them, we're like, hey, what type of lube do you think is like the best for anal? We've never had it before. We're wanting to try it. The only times, and you know, I've heard that this is the best type of lube. And she's like, let me show you something, honey. And she showed me. We used it. She just gave us like a little trial package, you know.
What did you do to my side of the bed?
I freaking squirted everywhere. Okay,
Oh,
like, let's
Yeah.
go.
The first time you guys did anal, you were squirting everywhere.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it hits that G spot great, doesn't it? It's
yeah.
And then I went to lay down. And I was like, "Why is the side of the bed soaking wet?" And then she
No,
started laughing.
I told him he was done, and I was like, I think I just pissed all over the bed.
It was a great time. Fucking great time.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Which we'll be doing that tomorrow night. Well,
Okay, it's actually okay. So on my OnlyFans, I am running a poll, and so far nobody has said no. So I posted a picture of me like on all fours and my ass, like, you know, and I was like, who wants to see me get fucked in the ass or some shit like that? I don't know how I worded it exactly, and I put yes or no, and I think it has like 10 yeses on there and like no no's.
yeah,
So I was like,
Are you gonna do this a public show or are you gonna do private for that? Like,
I think we're just gonna do like, I don't know, because we were talking about just taking the video and then posting it.
Right.
I don't know, either pay
But
per view.
We were gonna do like a little view, and then if they wanted to see more of it, they'd have to pay for it.
Or you could do a ticket show on Chaturbate. You could sell tickets
Yes.
right before.
How do the ticket shows work?
Well, what you do is you set like when you get the app up, you set like an interval of time until you do your show, and then you set your prices. And you can, if you have people in your fan club, you can set them for like a lower price to get a discount.
Mhm.
But yeah, people just buy them, and when it's time, automatically your shit just goes to a private show, and they're there that paid for it. It's really simple.
Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely need to do
Not
that.
tomorrow night though, because we have him coming.
Yeah.
We have a stunt dick coming tomorrow night to.
Stunt dick. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So I was actually gonna kind of tell you guys about this, but then you guys kind of trail off in another direction.
Which is fine.
So we
Fuck.
recently started like trying out the lifestyle, right? And this guy messaged me tonight, and he was like, hey, like, okay, so I'll post it on my Snapchat story, this like really cute picture. He had taken icing and stuck it on my ass and then like put sprinkles on it, right?
Nice.
So I posted it on my Snapchat story. Well, he slid up on it and he was like, I wish that could have been, or something about invite me next time, because I said, I don't remember exactly what he said, and then I was like, should have been here to lick it off. And he was like, well, tell me next time. And then I was like, well, what are you doing tomorrow? And he was like, nothing. I was like, want to come over?
You can lick it off my ass then, right?
Yeah. And I told him, I was like, do you want to be a stunt dick for my show? And he was like, what do you mean a stunt dick? And I explained it, and he was like, fuck yes. Like, he was all for it.
But it's not a fan. It's the people. From
We
the
met him
lifestyle
through
and the fans are
FetLife.
separate.
Yeah, we met him through that.
So
Nice.
it's not like.
You see, the
Go.
podcast has a new term. Stunt dick. That's amazing.
Yeah, I don't remember what podcast we heard that on. I can't remember which one.
It was here.
Yes.
Mistress
Yeah, it
Mercy
was-
Reed.
And because of that,
And
that's
I'm
what I
like,
did.
what did you say? And she's like, stunt talk. I'm like, what? Yeah, it stems from here.
Yeah.
But from FetLife?
Yes.
That's where the people in the lifestyle. So,
Yes, that's the spot. Yes.
I never met anybody on there. I'm just scared.
Oh no! Don't be. It's
Yeah,
fun.
you can. You
It
find
kinda-
some, a little some little crank.
You
Yeah,
never
it's
know.
really sucks because like in our area, we don't have anybody in our age range, and so it's like these people who are like 40 and 50 years old, like, oh hey, let's get together, and I'm like, oh hey, let's not get together.
People like us.
Wait. What? You don't want?
No.
You guys
I'm just thinking. Just thinking.
You want Grandpa in that shit?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
He probably knows what he's doing,
But-
but
Were the originals up
Yeah.
there?
And see, the only way that we could really find like people to play with or in the lifestyle, you know, they are in like
Reddit.
about 2 hours away from us, because those are where you go to bars, and both of those bars, like I said, are about 2 hours away from us. So it really sucks because obviously you have to find somebody to keep the kids overnight, and all that stuff. So
we
you
live
can
in the
drive.
sticks basically, so
Yeah.
I mean we're
We live in the middle of nowhere.
way out here, which is fine with me.
Yeah, I prefer that.
Right. Man. Shit. So it sounds like you guys are doing great.
Oh yeah.
Like you're not doing bad.
You're doing amazing, actually.
And honestly, because a lot of the fans are always on there like, oh, are you ever going to let, the cameraman join in or whatever? And we're like, no. And then all of a sudden, like, we're doing this. So I feel like this is going to really, like, amp it up tomorrow. I'm hoping, yeah, I'm
Are you
hoping.
going to film it?
Yes.
Use it for content. So, yes. Oh, yeah, you'll be on
Definitely.
TV. Never mind.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're going to be on Chaturbate with it. So,
Well, yeah, we're gonna try. We'll probably do some.
and it's going to be our first time doing that. So, yeah.
Yeah, definitely do a ticket show. I would not let people sit in general chat and watch. No fuck way.
No.
Do you guys record anything besides like Chaturbate?
I don't. We haven't at this moment, but no. I filmed you taking a shower one time.
Yeah.
Like just hop in the shower and people like that stuff. So I mean, it's.
Yeah.
And surprisingly enough, they let us do it on Chaturbate. Like,
Oh,
I thought that they would kick it off because it's in the bathroom, right?
yeah, I didn't
Right.
let any of that shit go on.
Yeah, no. And then right after I did it, it was like the next day, there was like 20 people on there
Yeah, I
taking
searched
shower
the
stuff.
hashtag shower. And a whole bunch of
Yep.
videos pop. Oh, okay.
Right. Yeah.
So as far as like talking to people, we don't.
I actually made pretty good
Right.
money.
Yeah. Personal
too.
conversations. Yeah. Definitely. You don't want to do. But
Right.
my point is like what we're doing right now, like just like behind the scenes stuff.
We had talked about doing like a behind the scenes private show, and like people could come in and like while we're just kind of getting ready for our night and whatnot and talking and interacting with people, but we haven't ever done it. So we talked about it, but
It's definitely a good idea, though.
yeah.
They do love that shit. They love it. Like on my Snap and shit, like I'll post like, you know, regular stuff in the day to a certain point, and people like that more than the other stuff, the sexy stuff. Do you guys notice that?
Yeah, we've noticed. Well, I don't know if you've noticed it, but I've noticed like when she posts just random, you know, pictures of what she's doing throughout the day and whatnot.
Yeah.
Like people are all over that, and then she'll post, you know, her daily nude on her Snap,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, yeah, it gets traction, but it doesn't get as much traction as like just a picture of her makeup all done, her in the car, like I'm doing this today, and it's like I don't get it, but at the
That's
same
when
time,
everybody starts sliding up
Yeah.
DM.
Honestly, like I think the key to success in the camming industry and all this shit is being real and normal. Like
Yeah.
I have seen you guys with me, other people I've talked to that actually like just don't go on with, you know, totally naked, and they just talk to people. People crave that shit because people are alone. People don't have friends. They come and talk to us. You know, a lot of people are assholes that cam to them. You know, but you find people like you guys, you know, you make them feel welcome. And that's honestly like being real is the key to it. It really is.
Another thing, like we don't kink shame, we don't any of that. We're not here to put somebody down. We're not here for people to try to put us down. So it's just we're here to have
you're kind people, and those people are rare. So
yeah.
Well, yeah, anyone that wants to hang out with a couple of, you know, a couple, these are the people you want to hang out with. They don't fucking, they're not, they're just chill. They're not kink shaming, all that bullshit. They're just chill.
Right.
And, you know, I feel like I want to say I heard it from you on your guys' podcast. And somebody was saying that they wanted to make their own website so that you don't have to put any blockers on, oh, that's restricted, that's restricted.
Everything.
Yes. Don't kink shame. Like, if somebody wants to say penis, let them fucking say penis.
Exactly.
Or piss or shit or whatever.
I think there's definitely a market for that website. I don't think we could do it. That's not our thing. But somebody needs to get out.
They gotta have like moderators and stuff, but that's too much work.
Right? Exactly.
It originated on Cam Girl's Diary website.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. But so, guys, are you gonna go to her? Because she, Luscious Leisha, has to go fucking do Chaturbate now. Are you guys gonna go check her out?
Absolutely, yeah. We're gonna go watch it.
Awesome.
And we see you post stuff because you're not. You make posts like I'm doing this on Chaturbate tonight. Not necessarily I'm playing with myself. I'm popping my taco and everything.
Right.
It's your tarot cards and stuff like that. Like I want to see someone be on Chaturbate and not be on there just to, you know, flash everything and do it. Like, I want to see someone just do stuff, you know?
Yeah, it's more fun, honestly.
We tried the what is that? The punch game where you like skip for.
I think we got that idea from you.
Yes.
Yeah, we were like we tweaked it a little bit to like kind of fit us a little bit better, and we did not get any traction at first.
I'm telling you, she was a lot of our inspiration. She was the first person I heard, and all of my stuff that I did is mostly coming from what I heard with her.
That's great. I love that I can inspire people and give people ideas. That's what I'm about.
Wait, time out. Are you talking about the punch game from
Price is Right?
Yes.
Yeah, they
yes.
Kind of. We have like a board that we put together. We got like a trifold board, and we like cut holes in it, you know. And we took little red Solo cups. Actually, here, I'll show you.
I am so excited. I think I'm gonna cry. This is fucking amazing.
So
it's a really cheap version of it, I'm sure.
Yeah, but we just took like a red Solo cup with tissue paper, and then, you know.
It's great.
You get a prize like, what is this one? This is a free dick rating for whoever pays a free dick rating.
Yeah, basically a dick rating for 100 tokens.
Listen, that is amazing. You guys gotta do Clanko next, okay?
I would love to do a follow-up episode with all three of yous.
Okay. Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely. I know.
I'm totally down.
Around Halloween time, I think we're gonna try to do some like spooky themed stuff because we like Halloween.
I had somebody message me yesterday.
Yeah.
We had a guy message us yesterday that was like, listen, like I'm into the like slutty costumes, and he was like, would you be willing to do me some content with that? And I was like, Absolutely.
Like, Halloween
Like,
is our shit.
Halloween is my
Yeah, it's
day.
about-
That is
you
my
guys-
freaking holiday.
Hey,
If you guys need any inspiration, I make all my costumes. Like,
Bullshit.
any ideas, just hit me up.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
And then Christmas. Christmas is a big thing for me. That's my favorite.
Yeah,
holiday.
he's trying to start Christmas yesterday.
It started.
It's
Merry
Halloween time for me right now.
Well, you better change his name to Mr. Kmart. What the fuck, right?
I know.
Like,
We
Christmas
went to
music
Hobby Lobby
and-
the other day, and he told me that I needed to, or he started looking at the Christmas decorations as I'm trying to like pull him over, like, no, bitch, we're going to the
It's spooky
fall.
season, bitch. Get over here.
Get you a slutty Mrs. Claus costume in October 1st.
No,
Oh, okay.
absolutely not.
can't feel it though. Can't feel it.
No, shut your
No,
mouth.
no. It's too early for that shit.
Thank you. Somebody who agrees with me.
You guys are awesome.
Well,
Well, thank you.
The
Thank you so
vibe is great. And I'd chill with you guys every day. Like, this
Hell yeah.
A year from now, we'll talk and
It'll be huge.
Okay. I'm down
exactly.
with that. 100%.
So remember us in a year from now, okay?
Yes.
All right.
With as often as we listen to your podcast, I don't think we'll forget. So
Well, a
Appreciate
year
it,
from
guys.
now, you probably will forget about us because you guys will be fucking biggity bam and boom and shit. I'm telling you.
you can never forget where you started. Never forget where you started.
That's right. That is, yes.
All right, we'll see.
And you know what? In a year, if we're blown up, we'll message you and be like, fuck yes, thank you.
Respect.
That's right.
You guys are the best. Have a great night. Oh shit, go check
We'll
her
see
out
you.
and fucking.
Yes. See you later.
Yeah, you're going to send us the link, right?
Yes, I will. I'll send it on Instagram. Yes.
Awesome.
All right.
Alrighty. Thank you guys so
All
All
right.
much.
right. Bye, guys.
Oh,
Have
thank
a good
you.
night.
Bye.
I love them. I don't want to go all gay but dude, they're
I fucking love
fucking.
them.
All right. So you go do your shit, and
All right.
everyone's gonna go check out them.
All right, dude. Have a good night. I will see you later.
Assalamu alaikum.
See ya.